Morning Alice, it's Jen. You're not seeing my face because I haven't got any makeup on yet. Here you are, Mooncup. So this is the larger size. The smaller size is literally like a millimetre smaller all the way around. So it's surgical grade silicone, so it's healthy to have in your body. It's the same thing they use for like breast implants and stuff like that. It comes with this extra little tail bit on the end, which is just a tube. But inside the cup there's no hole in the back. So this is just the cup. And this bit basically is so that you can learn to remove it. Some people, obviously your cervix higher or lower depending on how many babies you've had, etc. And everyone's anatomy is completely different. So yeah, in the shower with wet hands, push this bit right the way in on itself. It's easier with wet hands actually, or dry hands. So it creates that shape like a spout. And then you insert it, so it's easy to breathe out, sort of bear down, relax, try and release your shoulders, maybe with one leg on the side of the bath while you're in the shower, just get one leg a bit higher, or sitting on the loo. And then basically you insert this as you would a tampon, and then kind of as you're doing so, then let go. And this pops out and it basically will shuffle to the top of where your cervix sits in, so your vaginal muscles squeeze it to the top, and you can kind of do that pelvic floor squeeze at this point, and your cervix, which is like a little centimetre long, if that, neck will sit in the cup at the top. You can leave it in for up to 8 hours. Depending on your flow, you can even leave it in for longer. It's completely safe. It's not going to do anything. All it does is fill up. So then to empty it, you kind of have to reach inside and just like with your thumb, either find the end of this bit, this kind of I don't know, neck, this bit, or the end of the cup, and you want to change the shape of this part. So when you're sitting on the loo, you kind of have to pull it down, breathe out, bear down, and almost like push it out as if you were kind of birthing it. Empty it into the loo, rinse it out, repeat, literally just put it straight back in again. So yeah, you can leave it in for up to 8 hours. I once left mine in for 24 hours because I completely forgot all about it. That's how comfortable they are. So you shouldn't feel it. So to begin with, when you start using it, you'll realise, depending on how many babies you've had 2 like me, haven't you, that this is too long. So you can literally get the scissors out and cut it and make it shorter. So I initially put it in and was like, oh yeah, hey, that's way too long. Cut it in half. No, still can feel it. So I cut it off. So I cut the whole thing off so that actually when I grab it, you literally just get the very end of your thumb on it, take it out, rinse it out. In between your periods, you need to store it in a little bag after you've sterilised it. So cold water sterilising is better, but you can actually use hot water sterilising if you need to. You can put it in the dishwasher if you want, not that I would. But yeah, I think cold water is better. There's a lot less to go wrong. So just like a little cap of Milton in a jug. I used to use like a plastic cup that we've got at home, which is like sort of thing you scoop rice out with, that sort of thing. So yeah, just a little plastic cup. But yeah, really easy. Once you get the hang of it, you definitely don't go back to tampons. And you can swim with this in, you can horse ride, you can ride your bike. It is just brilliant. It's so good. Mooncup is one of the more sturdy versions. It's kind of stiff, and if you look on any of the menstrual cup choosing sites, this is always for like, really sporty people. Do you play sports? And actually, do you know what, I run after my kids. I generally go up and down the stairs about 1 million times a day, so I need this to be in place. Some of the smaller ones, like the Ruby cup, is really soft, really flexible, and personally I'd worry that it wouldn't stay where you put it. So yeah, I like Mooncup. It's made in the UK. It's vegan. It's subject to all our totally stringent safety guidelines. They're £22 in Boots. I only ever sell them for 20, which is the recommended retail amount. But yeah, brilliant. So if you want one, I'll stick it on my doorstep and you can come and get it. But yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know. But yeah, totally doable. If I hadn't had my coil, I'd definitely still be using this. Some people use a couple of panty liners at the same time, just while you get going, or if you're right in the middle of that flow. You can leave this in right the way to the end of your period, even if it's just a tiny drips, because obviously this isn't drying, this isn't changing the environment, or your like naturally moist environment in your vagina, which is supposed to be there, which tampons and all that just dry out. So yeah, this is much healthier. And it's actually, we're sending these out to Kenya now, with the and Malawi, instead of sending out washable sanitary towels, because this makes more sense. Anyway, hope that's all right, and speak to you soon. Give me a shout if you want one. I'm kind of here all day. We might go on a bike ride at some point, because it's nice again. See you soon. Bye.